Welcome in, Leo. This is your reading. As I was shuffling the cards, I was hearing deliberate action. Okay, so deliberate action is what Spirit is telling you right off the bat. Not being wishy-washy, not being unsure, but deliberately taking action. Okay, so this for somebody might mean actually moving to a new location or a different job or something, because the first card is clearly people who have packed up and they're taking a journey to somewhere else. So deliberately and decidedly making moves, right? And that's what Spirit is starting the reading with here. Okay, they're talking about, it doesn't matter what other people are saying or what other people are doing, or some people might be cautioning you, like they have some fear around maybe your decision, but it's their fear, okay, not necessarily your fear. And even if you have fear in the decision, not everyone knows the entire path. You don't know exactly how everything's going to turn out, but you have to take a chance in some cases. Okay, so this little, it's hard to see in this one, but this little crab has come out of his water, the sea or whatever, the comfort zone, in other words, and it's got to go up on land and take this journey between the two dogs. One dog is wild, one dog is tame. There are always these choices to be made down this obviously not straight path. Okay, so that's what Spirit is saying, but don't let your fear and other people's fear deter you from trying. All right, another decision can always be made down the road, okay? And so it's almost like your wishes will be granted. You'll be able to get to maybe another, like the crab might be getting to another ocean, another part of the oceans where they need to be. Okay. All right. And there will be a new beginning, a start of something new. This is new communication, a new thought. And I'm just getting the feeling like different surroundings bring different thoughts, different experiences, different everything, energy, right? So just the fact that you've got to move from point A to point B. Now, this doesn't have to mean that you're actually going to move to a different house or something. It just means moving, changing your mind, changing, just like I was saying at the beginning. It's kind of like saying, okay, I want to expand my thoughts about this. I want to be more open and I want to see what comes in, and then I'll make my choices, right? Okay, so here it's just so much ocean here, water. These cards are very gray. But there's so much ocean here, water, opportunity. Like this card is someone who's got the world in his hand and he's building on his passion. All right, one wand, then two wands, then three wands, and just looking for ships to come in, looking for opportunities, and not just sitting around thinking, oh, it's going to happen today. You know, it doesn't always just happen. You have to take steps towards it. All right, so Queen of Pentacles, I'm hearing you're becoming this. It's a journey that you take from the inside, all right? So yes, we live in a world with all this exterior locations and all this stuff, but the journey is actually coming from within. Your desires are coming from within, and Spirit wants you to know that they're not really your desires in all cases. It's not like you don't think of these things. There's a lot to the fact that it's your desire. It's your higher self. It's all the things you signed up for before your soul entered this realm, and all these things make up who you are based on when you were born, where your astrology, whatever is that makes up you. And then those desires bubble up to the surface, and they're not just you as a person, it's you as your ancestors, you know what I mean, your soul, everything all blended together. And it's kind of like, and they're saying quiet time helps you to identify what is truly attached to your soul and what is just a fleeting thought. Okay, so we have to spend, here it is, the Three of Wands. I just mentioned it. Now he's standing there with 3 wands. So obviously this passion is going to build and build and build for you, Leo, as long as you just keep reaching for that next better thought or that next better feeling and that next better experience, right? So that's what Spirit is telling you in this reading today. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it here. I think they've kind of made it clear, and then just follow along for the next one. Look back at previous ones. Look at your other signs in your chart. Okay, so all of those things can have more clues for you to know what's coming through for you to hear. Okay, and to resonate with. All right, thanks so much. Bye.